Hello everyone, welcome to the course Data Structures. This is Thulasi Chitra, Associate Professor, Department of CSIT, MLR Institute of Technology. Let us see today's overview of the course. In this session, we will be discussing about the circular linked list. Introduction part we will see, and then we will be seeing about the definition of a circular linked list. We will be seeing about the definition of a circular linked list. Then we will be seeing about the structure declaration for a circular linked list, followed by circular linked list and its operations. What are the different operations we can perform on circular linked list? This one we will look into. First, what is a circular linked list is? See the definition. A circular linked list is a sequence of elements in which every element has a link to the next element in the sequence, and the last element has a link to the first element. By the name itself, we can look into that. We are going to have a circle. Every element has a link to the next element. If I am going to have one element, for that it will be having another element as a link in sequence, in a particular sequence, and the last element has a link to the first element. This is a circular fashion, right? This is a circular linked list. And observe here, when we are going to see the diagrammatic representation of circular linked list, it does not have any null pointers in the circular linked list. We don't find any null pointer. And every node holds the address of next pointer, right? Here you don't have any null pointer. At the same time, every node holds the address of next pointer address. And hence, last node holds the last address of the first, that is last node holds the address of the first node. Okay, and let us see the diagrammatic representation so that you will be getting some clarity about this circular linked list. Hence it forms a loop. When I am going to represent like this, it forms a loop representation. Okay, now coming to the circular linked list, these are classified into two types mainly. One is circular linked list using circular single linked list, and the other one is circular double linked list. We have two ways of representing circular linked list, single and double. And first we will see about a circular single linked list, how it will be. It will be similarly like our single linked list, but the last element, the last address part is connected to the first. This is a circular linked list. Now you can see here, in the circular single linked list, every node have two fields. One is data and address. Last node address field points to the first node, and hence it forms a loop. And coming to the circular double linked list, you can see here, it will be similarly like our double linked list, but the last node address part is going to be stored with the head, and the head node previous is going to be stored with the last node address. And here it consists of three fields. One is data, next address and previous address, and last node address field points to the first node, right, where I said this one, and first node previous address, this one. Here is this one and here is this one. Previous node address points to the last node, and hence it forms a loop. Here also it forms a loop. Circular means it forms a loop as usual. And advantages of circular linked list. And list can be traversed from any node. In the previous single linked list or double linked list, we are traversing forward in the single linked list. Double linked list also we will start from the starting and end at the last node. Okay, and in the double linked list also we are going to start from the first node and end at the last node, or we can start from the last node or we can end at the beginning of the node. But here the traversing can be done from any node. Suppose I am going to have the nodes like this 1, 2, 3 and 4. If I am going to start it from here, it is a circular representation, right? If I am going to start a node traversing from 2, yes, I can able to do it. 2, 3, 4 and 1. At last it will reach the 1 value. Okay, that is the meaning of it. There is no need of null pointers to signal the end of the list, and hence all pointers contains a valid addresses. You don't have any null pointers here. Every time the last address will be stored with the first pointer address. And the disadvantages of circular linked list. Circular linked lists are complex. When you can look into the single linked list and double linked list, the circular linked list implementation as well as the representation also little bit difficult. And reverse of circular linked list is not easy. With the single linked list itself, we have faced a lot of problem. But here in the reversing of circular single linked list is more complex than the single linked list reverse, right? And no direct access of element is allowed here. You don't have, because it is not an array. If it is an array, we have the index, and based on that we can access the elements, but here we don't have any indexes to access it. And if proper care is not taken, then the problem of infinite loop can occur. Yes, if we are not assigning the addresses properly at the end, then it will go for the infinite loop. It will not terminate, right? It will never stop. Next, applications of circular linked list, where we are going to use this. You could observe these in multiplayer games. Using this circular linked list in multiple players, if they want to play, then this procedure is going to be followed. Like multiplayer games uses circular linked list to swap between the players in a loop. If you could see the Ludo game which we can play, among 3 to 4 people can play the Ludo game one after the another. In a loop they will be playing it, right? In that case, we are going to use this circular linked list and use it for implementation of queues. In queues concept also already we have seen this. You can refer the session. Queues using arrays and queue using linked list. Further we will look into that, right? And these are the applications of circular linked list. And let us come and see what are the operations we can perform on this circular linked list. We have a list arity, means we have data, that is group of elements where we can have, and followed by the different operations where we could perform. We can perform creation, insertion, deletion, right? And we can have the display of traversal, and we can display based on the key value also. Display based on key value also we can perform. Okay, this is how the different operations we can perform on a circular linked list. And this is how we are going to discuss in this session. Let us see the summary what we have discussed in this session. One is circular linked list, and what are the definition of circular linked list, and what are the classifications of circular linked list, structure declaration. We will see it in the next session in detail. And the circular linked list and its operations we have seen. When we are discussing about its operations, there we will be seeing about what is a circular linked list structure declaration. It will be similarly like a single linked list, only a small change you are going to find it. Okay, this is about the session. Thank you.